Hello, everybody. This is Lori. Today I am back for my third video on FlosStube, and today we are going to be looking at a few things. I'm going to be showing a Valentine's Day card that I made, a stamp set that I have for haul, and then my whips that I'm not going to work on in 2023. And some starts that I plan to do in the new future, and then the whips I plan to work on in 2023. I'm sorry it's taken me so long to get back to do a video. It's just with I'm still having some neck issues from my surgery, muscle tightness, and some nerve issues yet. So, but I think I'm on the uphill from that right now. So I'm back in physical therapy. I am doing that. I've been cleaning more around the house and everything, even deep cleaning. So I think I'm on the road to getting better, hopefully, at this point. Um, and I do want to appreciate everybody for watching my last two videos. I hope I can bring some joy into your life and some happiness through the stitching community too. That's my end goal here. I just want to be a part of this community and try and be more involved in it as much as I can. I'm going to try to do these on a monthly basis, videos, because of my current conditions. I'm not able to stitch for more than usually an hour a day. But I'm working on that. There, by no means I'm going to give cross stitch up. It's something that really relaxes me and calms me down and just has me zone out. I also like to read, but I haven't in a very long time, and I'm trying to get back into that too. I am supposed to start work on Monday. Hopefully like part-time. So there's that's going to be taking up some of my time also. So we're going to get started here. Like I said, I'm going to start with one of my cards that I made for Valentine's Day. I'm going to mail these. I have 4 of these. I've already mailed one to a good friend of mine. So, and I sent him a package for Christmas, just like a week or two ago, and he just got it yesterday. So his Valentine's Day card is in there. So, but this is, again, one of my addictions. I love gnomes. And in the middle here, I know it's on vellum. It says "For my dear friend." So I have three close girlfriends that I'm going to be sending this out to. And then inside it says "Happy Valentine's Day." And then I said on the back I have stamped art from the Heart. This is an old Stampin' Up stamp that I have for a very long time. So I still use them for the back of my cards. This one I don't. I usually sign. I put my name here and then the year, but I haven't done that yet. So, and this is the stamp set. I just actually received this in the mail today. This is from HFN. I got this when they had their free shipping. It's kind of a little hard to see. Let's see if I can take this out of the plastic. It's a really heavy stamp set. It's that makes it any better or not. But I got this basically for free because I had $10 from HSN. The stamp was $10 and then they had free shipping. So got a really good deal there. I'm quite happy with this. I can't wait to use it. I'm gonna try and make some Christmas cards throughout the year too. That's one of my goals for this year, crafting wise. So hopefully I can do that. But right now I'm trying to get my Valentine's Day cards done. And I actually had to make a anniversary card for my aunt and uncle. So that took a little bit of time also. Okay, so we're going to start. These are in no particular order. And I apologize. I'm not 100% sure when I actually started these. You know what? Hold on a second. I'm going to turn my ring light on. I guess that doesn't make it any better though. Bear with me for a minute. And I close my blinds a little bit better. Okay. This is not my craft room. This is actually my office. My craft room right now is downstairs. In past the room behind our living room. Um, Hopefully in the next month or two, we'll be bringing that upstairs so I can have a door and it'll be a little more out of the way. So it'll be actually it's right across the hall from this room. So um, I love this room. It's small and it's stuffed. um, but it works for me. So that's all that matters. Okay, we're going to get started on the lip I have. The first one is this Easter decoration kit. This came in a World of Cross Stitch magazine a while back. And I just barely got a start on it. And I'm sorry, I don't even know which direction it goes in, to be honest. It's on perforated paper, and I don't mind perforated paper at all. There's that one. It's cute. It's you do one side and then you do the other side and then you put them together as an ornament. The next one, I started this in August of 2022 during arbitrary August. This piece is in memory of my mother-in-law because she loved lighthouses. It's the Serenity Prayer with a big lighthouse. I don't need that on. That's a little better. Yeah. Here's that one. I love the Serenity Prayer. I always have. So um, combine two of our things. Um, my husband actually works for Staples, so I have these are kind of like my project bags. They're pencil pouches for the most part. Or I also have these, which works for me. I'm not really that particular. Okay, this is Lizzie Kate yearbook, which are the months. This is I have May, I have October, November, December and January done. I have January framed downstairs. I should bring that up next time if I remember. This is the start of May, but I have to actually rip the house out. Oh, it's not right. So I'm gonna fix it at some point. I really have a hard time ripping out with my nerve issues in my arm and neck and everything. So we're hopefully the more strength I build up, the better it gets with my physical therapy and everything. So this is January and February. I don't know where the best place to hold this so that you can see it because it's blurry to me. I hope this video isn't going to be like that all the time here. If anybody has any suggestions on how to do this any better, please let me know. I'm learning. I want to learn. So I appreciate any constructive criticism that you can give me in any way. I really appreciate that. This is March and April. Yeah, I don't know how well you can see that. Adjusting the camera a little bit, maybe that'll make it better. Maybe could a little bit, I guess. I don't know. Here's May and June. See if I can adjust. I turn the brightness down a little bit. That's a little bit better, I think. Okay, here's May and June. Can you see it that way? No, it's kind of backwards, but okay. Here's July and August. September and October. November and December. And then I have Let Freedom Ring in here. Wish this would work better. It's so blurry. Yes, that's pretty good. Okay. And then I have Happy New Year in here too. I just put those in there because they were here's Happy New Year. I just put those in there because they're very similar and they're all really cute. Okay, I have a finish in here too. I did this for my husband. We used to have a Scotty. His name was Scruffy. He was a Wheaten Scotty. Yes, Scotties actually do come in different colors. And we loved him very, very, very much. He still has a good piece of our heart, let me tell you. He was extra special. Very calm and if the other dogs went after him, he was very respectful and backed off, and he was just an amazing dog. We think he had cancer, in his ear, basically. It just um, he had a cyst on it, and that's where it came from. I'm sorry, I'm taking a little bit of drink, a little bit irksy here. Okay. The next one we have. Oh, this is one I actually plan to hopefully finish this year. This is Wanda's Love Potion. It's a Mill Hill kit. I hope to. I'm actually going to be working on this. I apologize. I'm sorry. Um, this is one of my projects for October. And I hope to finish it. And I started at the bottom because I thought it would be easier for me to do it that way and work my way up. So if I have a lot of room on the top, that's okay with me. I'm gonna put that over there because that's one of the ones I'm gonna work on. Okay. This next one is really giving me a hard time. I really like the project, but I'm really having a hard time with it, getting it right. Um, I know cross stitch, I mean, not any of my designs I've ever done have ever been perfect, according to the pattern, but I try to do the best I can. And this one I'm really having a hard time with. This is probably my love-hate project. And this is what it's going to be look like. And I have a little shadow frame with a clip on it from Target Bullseye that I got a year or two ago. And that's what I want to do. I want to do these individually, and I want to put them on, change them every day on that then. I don't plan on doing it like they have it on the big piece of felt here. But this is actually by Doreen Jones, and it's in CrossFit Christmas cross stitch favorites of 2020. So there's some nice other designs in here. And I usually keep my patterns and page protractors. So I do that to protect them a little bit more. This is where I am. And I probably have to rip that out. That's why I haven't worked on it in a very long time. Every time I try to work on this, I have a hard time with it. But I think I'm going to take all this out and then start from the bottom up, and hopefully that'll help. This is a 14 count Ada that has a gold metallic thread woven through it. I don't know if you can see it. And then the rest of them are going to be on this red and then green and then probably white again. The red and green fabric get white floss, and the white will get the red. So there's that one. And then these are, oh, I have one more here. I have one more here. This is a eyeglass case. It's a needlepoint kit. I'm just basically doing half stitches on it. And this is how far I've gotten with that. It's pretty colors. I should have changed my plans and worked on my smaller projects and cut them first before I worked on my bigger ones. But it is what it is now. It's kind of set in stone. So, okay. And these are some of the starts I want to start at some point. No particular order. I just have them here. So we're going to show them. I've never done anything like this. This is a oblong cross and a T-stitch. This whole background on here, I know it's kind of hard to tell on the photo, uh, but it's stitched. So I never done anything like this. This actually was from a cross stitching store in near Percy, New York. We were there last year for our anniversary in October. So every time we go somewhere, we try to find a cross stitch store for me to go to. I am very lucky. My husband actually enables and supports my hobby. So I wish he had one, but at the moment he doesn't. Okay, this is a kit that I had received through by a friend. It's a gnome that says be kind. Like I said, these are the ones I hope to start at some point. I don't know exactly when. These I'm gonna grab because they're just patterns. I haven't kitted up yet for the most part. They're First Frost by Hands On Design. I just fell in love with this pattern when I saw it. Came out at market in 2020, I believe, or 2021. So it's a relatively new pattern. I'm not going to make them into the snowman like they are here. I'll probably frame it somewhere. This is one of my favorite designers. I really like Plum Street, and this is Spring Rolls, especially their Doxy series or Dachshund series. We had a Dachshund Beagle mix, and he's red. So when I do one of these, I actually change one of the dogs, the boy dog, to red just to look like him. So, and maybe if I take them out of the plastic, it'll look a little better. There's that. This is Glendon Place Nuts About Autumn. I have the anchor threads for this. They're on my spool rack in my craft room. There's a big acorn in the middle and it says Nuts About Autumn. And I'm going to be doing it on this pretty yellow fabric. Which I bought this in June, I believe. Across the shore near Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Actually, it was in Pennsylvania, Philly, I think. No, Bristol, Pennsylvania. It's called New Old Cross Stitch Store. And this is when I went to visit some family in Pittsburgh area for a graduation party, and we stopped in Altoona to more stitches, which I don't know if it's there anymore or not. You know, but they were having a retirement sale, so I don't know if it was actually she closed the shop or not. But this was pretty jam packed yet when I was there. This I also got there. This is a welcome. This is a planned frame and put above our doorway going into our kitchen. And I'm going to try and do, yeah, I'm going to try to do this one on the front here. And then this last, well, one or two more, I think. Yeah, two more kitted up here. Sunflower Way. This is an older pattern, and I got this at that Dill Hill Farm cross-stitching store in Percy, New York. I love sunflowers. I love bees, so this has got both. It doesn't really matter to me if it's an older pattern. If I like it, I like it. And I usually stick to what's called for the most part. I might substitute if I don't have that color. And I mostly use DMC floss. So this is another one I have picked out to do for a very long time. It's called Summer Lace. And it's in a Just Cross Stitch magazine from August of 2019. I just love this. And you use it's all done in white, but you use different strands of white to make kind of like make a shading effect on it. So, and I hopefully plan on doing the shaker box. This I got at Stitches Unlimited. It was in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. It's an hour, like an hour and a half away from me. This is 14 count from Rosa. That's pretty close to the camera. There's that. And then I have one more, I think, in here. One more, and I'll restart it. I should restart at some point. This is Governor Palace from Ronnie Rowe Designs. We were in Williamsburg for our 15th anniversary. And I'm sorry, that's a friend texting me. I'll have to answer her when I'm done here. But we were in Williamsburg for our 15th anniversary, and I found this at Stitches Unlimited, and I had to get it. So we love to sightsee. We love historic houses and stuff like that. So, and I do that in my cross stitch, and I have the Ada already cut for it. So, and the thread already kitted up. So this one's basically ready to go. And then my restart is Jordan per day. Eiffel Quaker. I love the Eiffel Tower. So, and I am doing this in a toile, in a cream, and it's going to be on another piece of navy Ada. There's a hole in this. I cut a hole in it when I was stitching. And unfortunately, it's right. Well, there's a yeah, it's right here. Um, the hole. So I have another piece that I'm going to use this for something else and restart that at some point. But this made me fall in love with Quakers. I'm not really much of a sampler person, but for some odd reason, my eye kind of gravitates towards the Quakers. So I'm just going to put this back. I can move on to the next. Here, I'm trying to get the stuff out of my office today because I am going to clean it over the weekend. So it's all ready to use on Monday for work. Oh, okay. These two I hope to finish shortly. This is a coaster kit, and I have 3 out of the 4 done. I'm doing all the tea design. There's a beer, there's a Java one, and there's a wine one, and then the tea. I'm not really much of a wine drinker. I don't drink beer. I do drink alcohol very occasionally, but not very often at all. I'm kind of more of a mixed drink person, so um, I will have one to cheer my Eagles on tomorrow afternoon. But other than that, we'll go from there. Actually, I thought I had 2, but I have 3. I want to finish. I want to finish this one too this year. Actually, there's kind of 4, but um, this is the one I've been working on the last few days or so. This is, if anybody watches the Sunshine Stitchers, Sheila, this is one of her boyfriends. This is Harry. My husband's name is Harry, so I'm calling this my snowman husband project. And I was working on his leg this morning. So I have the boot down, done, and I just have this part of the right leg, and then I can start on the left and on the rest of the snow. And then there's another bunny to do yet. So I'm so close. I want to finish this hopefully this weekend. I actually stitch when I watch football, so um, I love football. Love it. I'm also a basketball fan. This is my other project that I'm working on for January and February. This project is huge. The chart's like 5.5 to 6 pages long. This is a Norman Rockwell painting. Sorry, this is laminated, so it's gonna be really hard to see, but it's Stockbridge, Main Street at Christmas. It's not really super Christmassy to me. So I'm considering it more of a winter project than Christmas. But this is where I am. Those white spots are spots to be filled in for the trees. So, and I'm almost done. The mountain I can shortly get to some houses and buildings. So I'm excited to that. Once I finish that, my snowman project, or my snowman husband, I will get back to this. And my next one is for March and April. It is the Fort Hunter sampler, which is in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. Stephen again, historic houses. Um, when I can find a cross stitch kit, both of these are kits, cross stitch kit or something along those lines. Excuse my reach. I like to purchase it if I can at a museum store. So um, there's A, B, C, D, E across here before the roof. I'm not doing that. I just don't get the point of it. So I'm not including that. And I've been working on filling the bottom of the roof in here all the way across, and then I'll fill this in. And then I can start on the actual house part of it. So we're slowly getting there. That's my project for March, and sorry, bear with me here for a minute. Oh, that is my project for me in June. I apologize. My project for March and April is this stunning springtime. Again, this is an extra that was included in with the World Across Stitch magazine. I used to buy them monthly, and I did have a subscription for a while, but I haven't had that for a while, and I haven't bought any in a while either. But I just love this again because of one of my favorite flowers is daisies, and I love the bees. And there's back work, black work, and the whole was done in yellow, but it's all covered. The background's covered in, so very pretty. And this I restarted. I didn't think I was going to have enough fabric, and then the center wasn't round, so this is part of the center. Not very far. It's also pinks and purples, which are some of my favorite colors. Okay, so that's for March and April. We did May and June. July and August, I have Cinnamon Stars by Plum Street. I love this pattern. I absolutely think it's gorgeous. And again, it's a house. Funny. I saw Chelsea from Stitching with the Housewifes on YouTube or on Floss too, stitching this years back, and I absolutely fell in love with it. And it took me a while to get the pattern. So when I ordered it, they had to reprint it, so it took them a while to send it to me. But this is where I am. I'm starting the fence over here with the flowers. I mean, they look like sunflowers, so. So I'm gonna do that, and then go up and finish this side before I go over and do the other side of the house. And then we'll do the rest of that side. So, but I got pretty far on this. This was actually before my surgery that I started on this. I really enjoyed it. Oh, I don't know why I have two things in here. What's Anthony's? Those are flosses. Okay. and my scissors. Okay, and the last project I have here is this is for September and October. It's called Thunder and Lightning. Marriages are made in heaven, so is thunder, lightning, and thunder. I will be married 25 years in October, so I'm planning to finish this before our 25th anniversary. And I haven't. I said I have heaven, but so is thunder and lightning. So I really don't have too much more to do. Um, so I plan on getting this finished. And I did the lightning in the metallic silver red. And then for November and December, I am going to work on the Norman Rockwell Stockbridge street scene again. So those are my plans for 2023. And you saw the starts that I want to start at some point. I may start one of them once I get one of the smalls finished. I do actually have another project I was hoping to work on this year in September and October. It's a Mill Hill buttons and beads kit. It's a covered bridge. We also love covered bridges. So, I didn't see many. We live in Pennsylvania, and Pennsylvania is one of the states that has the most. So, we hope to, we love doing that. So that's basically all I have for today. I appreciate everybody watching. Again, if you have any tips for me about how to do these videos better, any cost-effective or free good video editors, let me know, please. I'd really appreciate that. I have an Android phone, so I use Android products. I'm not using my phone, I'm actually using my webcam. So um, it's an additional. So if anybody has any questions or wants to leave me any comments, I appreciate those too. And like I said, I hope to get better at this as I go on. And thank you, everybody, for being such a part of a welcoming community. I really appreciate that. And I hope to also gain some really good friends from this too. So the one that just texted me, she does stitch, but not to the point that I stitch. So even with my nerve issues and everything, she doesn't stitch that much. But she's having problems with carpal tunnel now, right now, too. So, you know, it is what it is. But thank you, everybody. I appreciate it. Have a good rest of your January. And hopefully I will be back in sometime in February to give you an update. Have a good, have happy stitching. Bye.